Before Kylie became a renowned streamer with thousands of followers, her life was quite different. Growing up in a small town, Kylie always had a passion for video games, beauty, and fashion. Her long, knee-length brunette hair was a distinctive feature that set her apart and became a part of her identity. Despite her interests, Kylie lived a relatively quiet and ordinary life. She worked as a makeup artist at a local salon, where she honed her skills and developed a keen eye for aesthetics. At 24 years old, Kylie decided to merge her passions into something bigger. Inspired by the growing trend of online streaming, she created her channel, initially focusing on makeup tutorials and hair care tips. Her unique combination of beauty advice and gaming content quickly caught the attention of viewers. Kylie's engaging personality, coupled with her talent and creativity, helped her stand out in a saturated market. One evening, she decided to host a special stream with one of her close streaming friends, Joanna, who at 26 years old also had long, beautiful hair, but hers only reached her waist. The stream began with a flurry of excitement as Kylie introduced Joanna to her audience. The two friends chatted and laughed, playing with each other's hair and experimenting with makeup. The atmosphere was lighthearted and fun, with their camaraderie clearly evident. "I think we should spice things up a bit," Kylie suggested, a mischievous glint in her eye. "What do you have in mind?" Joanna asked, raising an eyebrow. "A gaming 1v1, Kylie proposed. Loser has to do a punishment chosen by the chat." The chat exploded with enthusiasm at the idea, and the two friends eagerly agreed. They set up a competitive game, and the tension mounted as they battled it out. It was a close match. But in the end, Joanna emerged victorious. "All right, Chad," Kylie said, trying to sound upbeat despite her defeat. "What's my punishment?" The chat filled with suggestions, but one quickly gained overwhelming support. "A head shave stream." Kylie's eyes widened as she read the chat, a mix of shock and disbelief washing over her. "Oh wow," Kylie murmured, glancing at Joanna, who looked equally stunned. "I guess it's settled then." The next day, Kylie went live again, this time with Joanna by her side, chair, and a set of clippers. Kylie's followers could sense her nerves as she took a deep breath, preparing herself for what was about to happen. "Are you sure about this?" Joanna asked gently, placing a comforting hand on Kylie's shoulder. "I have to do it," Kylie replied, her voice trembling slightly. "But I'm so scared." Joanna squeezed her shoulder reassuringly. "You're going to look amazing, Kylie. You'll still be beautiful, with or without hair." Kylie gave a small, brave smile. "Okay, let's do this. Start shaving my head." Joanna nodded and switched on the clippers. The buzzing sound filled the room, and the chat went silent in anticipation. Joanna carefully placed the clippers at the base of Kylie's long hair and began to shave through the thick locks. With each pass of the clippers, more and more of Kylie's knee-length hair fell to the floor. The end. Kylie sat there, tears streaming down her face as her cherished hair disappeared. When Joanna was finished, Kylie was left with stubble on her head and a tear-streaked face. Joanna quickly hugged her friend, trying to offer some comfort. "It's okay, Kylie," Joanna whispered. "You're still you. You're still beautiful." Kylie sniffled and nodded, trying to find comfort in Joanna's words. Just as she was beginning to calm down, she heard the clippers buzz to life again. She looked up in surprise to see Joanna holding them. "Joanna, what are you doing?" Kylie exclaimed. But Joanna just smiled warmly. "You don't have to go through this alone." Kylie looked at her friend with a mixture of gratitude and shock. "Joanna, you really don't have to do this. she said, her voice barely above a whisper. I want to, Joanna replied firmly. We're in this together. Kylie took a deep breath and turned to her audience. Everyone, please share this live broadcast and let's enjoy and support us, she said, her voice gaining strength. Your support means everything to us, both financially and morally. The chat exploded with messages of encouragement and support. Donations began pouring in as the viewers rallied behind the two friends. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation and solidarity. Joanna switched on the clippers, and the buzzing sound filled the room once again. She positioned them at the front of her hairline and took a moment to look at Kylie, who gave her a reassuring nod. Then, with a determined look, Joanna started shaving her own hair. Kylie watched in awe as Joanna's long, dark locks fell to the floor. The chat was a mix of shock, admiration, and praise for Joanna's bold move. The two women were visibly emotional, but their resolve was unwavering. Once Joanna was finished, she and Kylie stood side by side, both with freshly shaved heads. Tears glistened in Kylie's eyes, but she smiled through them. Thank you, Joanna, she said, her voice thick with emotion. You're amazing. Joanna hugged Kylie tightly. We're amazing, she corrected, smiling. Kylie turned to the camera, addressing their audience. This has been an incredibly emotional experience for both of us, she said. But we're so grateful for your support and love. It means the world to us. Joanna nodded in agreement. We hope that our journey inspires you all to be brave and embrace change, no matter how scary it might seem. The chat was flooded with messages of inspiration and admiration. The viewers were moved by the friendship and courage displayed by Kylie and Joanna. After the stream ended, the impact of their bold act continued to ripple through the community. Their story was shared widely, and their channel saw a massive increase in followers. The head shave stream had peaked at over 10,000 viewers, and the aftermath was even more remarkable. A few days later, Kylie and Joanna were live once again, interacting with their growing audience. The chat was buzzing with excitement and support. I can't believe how much love we've received, she said, her eyes shining with gratitude. You guys are incredible. One of the fans, a regular viewer named Alex, sent a particularly intriguing message. Kylie, you should remain bald and shave your head every time somewhere interesting, he suggested. The chat quickly filled with people agreeing and offering ideas. Another viewer, named Priya, chimed in. I think you should go to a street barber in India to shave your head. I'll even book a plane ticket for you, she wrote, followed by an emoji of a plane and scissors. Kylie read the messages aloud, laughing in disbelief. Wow, you guys are really something else, she said, shaking her head. A street barber in India. That's pretty wild. Joanna, sitting next to her, grinned. That sounds like an adventure, Kylie. Are you up for it? Before Kylie could respond, a notification popped up. Priya had sent 500 with a message. Here's to make it happen. Book the trip and show us the journey. Kylie stared at the screen, her mouth slightly open in surprise. Oh my God, Priya, you really did that. This is unbelievable. The chat erupted in applause and excitement. Messages of support and encouragement flooded in, urging Kylie to take on the challenge. I don't know what to say, she said, visibly moved. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, Priya. This means a lot. Joanna nudged her playfully. Looks like you've got a trip to plan, Kylie. I guess I do, she said, laughing. All right, everyone. It looks like we're going to India. The following weeks were a whirlwind of planning and anticipation. Kylie kept her audience updated through vlogs and social media posts, sharing her preparations for the trip. The excitement was palpable as the day of her departure approached. "Hey everyone," she said in one of her vlogs. "I can't believe this is really happening. I'm off to India to get my head shaved by a street barber. Thanks to your incredible support, make sure to share this beautiful story and press the like button. What do you think, my friends? Leave your thoughts on the channel." The comments were filled with encouragement and excitement. "You're so brave, Kylie." One fan wrote, "Can't wait to see the video. Safe travels." Another commented. As the day of her departure arrived, she filmed her journey from the airport, documenting every step for her viewers. "Here we go," she said, boarding the plane. "This is going to be an adventure of a lifetime."